In this video, we'll be looking at brushes, and brushes play a very vital role in Photoshop, and you might want to see some of the things that brushes do. Now we're going to explore the brush tool on the tools panel, and the brush tool is right here. And the brush tool have a set of presets that you can use which contain different brushes. Okay, now the way brush tool is used is you pick on the brush tool, you select the layer you want to brush on, or you create a new layer, and then you just click and drag on the particular area you want to brush. Now we have different kind of brushes, and we have a brush preset that helps you organize your brushes. But before we go to the brush presets, let's take a look at the tools options bar. And the tools options bar here have the brush icon telling you that the brush is the selected and active icon, and here it holds a set of default brushes, and you can decide to choose a blur brush or a soft round brush. You can decide to choose a hard round brush. Now each of them, as you hover your mouse over them, tells you the name of the brush. Now let's assume we click on the soft round brush and we happen to drag around. Now if you look at the edges tend to fade out to the fade into the background. Okay, now but if we decide to choose a hard round brush, like the case of the second brush preset there, now let's brush, and you see that the edges is very thick with sharp edges. Okay, now you can decide to choose a kind of brush that looks like let's just try that and see. Now when you brush like this, you see that we have something in this format. Okay, now you can decide to reduce the brush size by clicking and dragging here, and then you try that again. And you can also decide to, okay, let's use this. Now each brush has its own responsibility or its own part to play right here in our document. Okay, depending on what you're doing, you can use either of these brushes. Okay, now if you want to explore this in a brush preset, you quickly go to, or to view your brush preset, you quickly go to your window menu and you click on brush presets right here. Then you see your brush presets panel displays for you. Now on the brush preset panel, you see it's always grouped with the brush. Now when you click on the brush, you see the same window we initially explored some minutes ago. Now we'll go back to the brush preset, and let me show you how you can get a list of presets available inside of Photoshop when it comes to brushes. Now on the far right of the tool panel, okay, the brush presets panel rather, you see an icon there. Now if you click on that icon where you see a list of presets, after replace brushes, the next name you see there or the next group you see there are a list of presets. Now here we have only default presets, but you can also install brushes, which we're not going to be treating in this tutorial, but you can also install brushes. And let's say we want to use this brush, and when we click, we can either click to replace the initial brush preset or to append to it. Okay, that's to add to it. Now I'm going to click OK, and when we go there, you discover that we have a whole lot of new brush presets other than the one we've been exploring some minutes ago. Now when you click here, let me select this. When I click that, you discover that the brush presets here change. Now I'm going to click on one of the brushes here, and let's see how it looks like. And I'm going to reduce the size. I'll undo that and quickly reduce the size. Now to reduce the size, like we treated in some videos before, now you say you're going to use the square brackets. If you want to use a shortcut key, you use the left square bracket to reduce the size and the right square bracket to increase the size of a brush. So now we'll click, you discover that it gives us a brush more like a particle type of brush. Okay, now this is not a thick brush, neither is it a soft round or the hard round brush. Okay, so you can go to Google, Google brush presets, and download as many presets as you can, explore them and see how brushes work. So in our next video, we're going to be looking at the paint bucket tool and the gradient tool. I'll see you